Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Woodridge Parents Podcast, episode number 32. My name is Daniel Staley. This is my beautiful and lovely wife, Kelly.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
Tired.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
My laptop's blowing up here, but that's okay.
It means blowing up.
Oh, it just started randomly opening up more instances of Chrome, but we're good.
Okay. That's your department, not mine.
No, that's certainly...
Yes.
Certainly not yours.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you recuperated from our trip?
I am. I slept a little bit last night. I slept actually during our trip too, which is good.
Yeah, you slept on the ride home.
I slept on the ride home. Yeah, I passed out.
Princess.
Oh God. Yes. That is me.
Yeah,
How come you didn't want me to drive back, actually? I was actually really surprised. Super happy.
No, I was just good. Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right, so we did go on our Atlantic City trip on
Our only
Friday
one-nighter,
night.
but-
We got one night away, and the boys had a sleepover at Nona Papa's. We stayed at Caesars, which turned out to be pretty nice.
It was nice.
I liked our room and everything.
Yeah, it was cool.
Although we had windows that looked into the hotel lobby, which was a little weird, but
that was a little bit weird, like waking up next day, because you don't have that like.
You don't have the sunlight.
Yeah, the sunlight coming through.
It was kind of good because then you could sleep, even though we didn't sleep.
It reminded me of an inside cabin in a cruise ship. That's what it reminded me of. Those rooms are not as big as ours, obviously, but
it was pretty big.
It was. That's what it actually kind of like reminded me of.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it's where Caesar lived.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Atlantic City Friday night. We stayed at Caesars. We went down for a professional jiu-jitsu fight, which turned out to be honestly pretty entertaining.
It was,
fun.
yeah.
We'll dive into that in a little bit, but the gambling did not go well. It went well like the very end, but we got there early and then we weren't going to gamble. We were going to just kind of hang out and then get ready and then go eat dinner. But then we decided to go gamble and it just it went downhill real fast. If it wasn't for that terrible session that we had before we went to dinner, we would have been all right.
I know. Oh, well.
But it was either that or go drink, and we decided to choose one vice over the other.
We should have went drinking.
Probably should have just went drinking at that point. But it was good. We went to dinner at Tony Baltimore Grill.
That was yummy.
Our favorite beer and pizza spot. I believe it's
cheap.
like 100 years old.
Yeah.
It's not in one of the casinos. We walked about 10 minutes from Caesars, which actually the weather was pretty nice until it rained the one time. But other than that, we walked a lot.
Yeah, we did.
It was like 15,000 steps.
Yeah, it was good.
That was good. Went to Tony's, just slid in for happy hour before 6.
Yeah, we got a couple
Got some appies.
Yeah.
Got the fried shrimp appy. Got the meatball appy. Got onion rings.
Yeah, that was yummy.
Had some nice Coors Light drafts, which I hadn't drank since March.
Me neither.
So it was pretty refreshing.
It was. And for $3.50 a beer, it was very nice.
I know. It wasn't too bad. And we got like an extra one because she brought us an extra Yingling by accident. We had, they have like 12-inch like personal pies.
Yeah.
So we got 2 of those, buffalo chicken and a pepperoni.
Pepperoni, yeah. It was yummy.
We said, we'll probably go back to the hotel because we'll put the rest of the pizza in the refrigerator at the hotel before we go over to Hard Rock.
Yeah. No.
And then we ate all the pizza.
Yes. Well, I mean, we didn't really have lunch. We had like one of those little protein bars, but that wasn't really going to do it. But.
Shout out to the David bars. They are phenomenal. It's usually my lunch during the workday. 28 grams of proteins, 150 calories, which is kind of insane. Good. No sugar whatsoever. So shout out David Protein Bars. Hopefully they'll sponsor us and I don't have to buy a box every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But those are wonderful, to be completely honest. Tony's was pretty busy at like 6 o'clock on a Friday.
Well, it was happy hour too. So people were in there even before we got there.
Sure. But the bar itself was packed.
Yeah. I didn't see the other room.
They had like little tiny booths with jukeboxes still in there. Yeah. And then the dining room in the back was filled too.
Oh, see, I didn't go in the back.
Yeah, the dining room was packed. It was pretty busy. AC overall was
bumping.
It was bumping. It really was. Like, we hadn't seen that many people there in a long time. So after we went to Tony's, we went to the Hard Rock for the Jiu-Jitsu show.
Yeah.
Which was at Sound Waves, which I'm pretty sure is like their old
Casbah,
nightclub,
right?
Casbah, and whatever it was. I had never actually went to the nightclub at the Hard Rock / Taj.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, but apparently there was a country show.
Yeah, I forget who was going.
Oh, sugar! I should have looked it up beforehand. Somebody Hunt maybe. I don't know, but there was a country western show at the main like arena at the Taj / Hard Rock.
Yeah.
And it was mobbed.
Yeah, everyone's wearing cowboy hats, cowboy boots, everything.
Full on white people fest.
Oh yeah.
Like girls in cowboy boots and hats and everything. But it was packed when we got there. I was actually happy that we weren't staying there, which is obviously, I guess, why it was sold out, because that show was just mobbed.
It was mobbed, yeah.
And like you couldn't even really walk in the lobby. The hotel, like the lobby bar at Hard Rock was packed, which probably meant all the tables were expensive and it was hard to get a seat at the tables and blah, blah, blah. So
yeah,
we had pretty much got there right. The show had, the jiu-jitsu fight had started actually. There were 22 fights. There was a like a preliminary card and then the main card. We missed like 2 or 3 fights, but we ended up being there for like 4 hours anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like 3.5.
3.5, yeah, because I think it was done by 10:30-ish.
Yeah, it was like 10:45 really.
Yeah.
But the prelims started at 7, main card started at 9, and the jiu-jitsu fight wasn't like sold out or packed, which honestly was better.
Yeah.
We had seats a little further up and more elevated, which honestly I think was a better.
Well, we were the last row in the back.
Yeah, but I think it wasn't like there wasn't many rows. It might have been 15.
Yeah, and no one was even. I mean, there were people biased, but no one really like sat like.
Yeah,
no one
we
was,
had like a little section to ourselves.
Yeah.
And I think the elevation was better, to be honest.
You could see everything.
The mat was like raised up. So like we were dead center in the middle of the mat and like elevated so we could see the whole fight. Although the ref was like in the way the whole time.
I know he was a little bit. But he had to be in there to kind of see if anyone was tapping out too.
Let him get choked out. But honestly, it was pretty fun and entertaining.
It was.
I was impressed at how the production and everything was. They had a lot, like, you know,
they did
entry music and smoke
cool.
fog shows and lights all over the place. They had like a ringside announcer lady like do like interviews with the people.
Now, was that anything getting like live broadcasted or no?
Yes. So the preliminary fights was live broadcasted on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was kind of.
And they were sponsored by OnlyFans. And then the main fight was on the UFC Fight Pass.
Okay.
So that was actually like, they had a full broadcast. They had like like announcers like doing the production and everything. Again, 22 fights, all jiu-jitsu matches. 1 round, and then they did
overtime
round.
Whoever passed.
So like whoever, it's golden score they call it. So whoever gets the first like point whatsoever. And there were some really good fights.
There were.
There's a couple girl fights, which were good. A couple dude fights. Some of the guys were massive, just animals.
Oh, yeah.
It was good. There was a good bit of butt scooting.
There was.
And, guard pulling, which was a little lame, but it was pretty good overall. Yeah. There was one wrestler guy who wore like a full singlet. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, this guy's going to kill this other kid. Yeah. And he kind of did kill the guy. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the other guy because they were all in the fight and like his whole family and like sisters were sitting close to us. So I kind of felt bad.
I know.
They were cheering and rooting him on like in the beginning before he came out. And I was like, this isn't going to go well for the kid he fought was like, looked like some big country farm boy who wore a full singlet. And that kid took it to him. To be honest.
He did.
He was all over him, and he basically just wrestled him the whole time.
He did. You could really tell like who were like wrestlers and who just did jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I mean, most of the golden score, like the overtime score, ended in like people just passing the guard. Yeah, that kid did like a double leg and just took him down to win the whole thing. Yeah, and it was submission only, so there was no points in the first round. I mean, that kid it would have been like 30-0.
I was gonna say because he was like
the kid stayed alive and he didn't get choked out. So he actually, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but the brother of the people sitting next to us, like he was getting choked out. Yeah, and he like put his arm down like all limp, and the kid let go. And then he like got up and popped up. So like, I don't know if he like faked that he was like passed out so the kid would let go. Yeah. But it was kind of close to getting called, the submission, which would have been crazy because he would have been the only one that actually got like fully choked out. Yeah. So that would have been a little rough. But other than that, shout out to Cage Fighting Fury. and Fury Grappling, because it turned out to be a pretty entertaining show.
It was fun. Yeah.
Shout out to Phil Hawes, the Little Ferry resident who was in the finals.
Yes.
Now, he actually wasn't even supposed to be in the finals. It was this guy, Pat Downey, was supposed to be in the finals. He's like kind of like a famous wrestler, jiu-jitsu guy. And I guess he got hurt or something like that. So Hawes had to jump in.
Oh, okay.
And he did okay. It looked like, I'm pretty sure he's like an MMA fighter. So like he does jiu-jitsu and everything, but the other guy seemed better just at like straight jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So like Hawes had him in some bad positions. He had a couple nice takedowns, but like he ended up getting tapped out because the other guy kind of was just better at jiu-jitsu.
Well, I mean, if you're like an MMA guy too, like you can't do a lot of the moves that you're normally going to be doing.
Well, I mean, a lot of times you would get him in a position and just start punching him in the face. So I mean,
yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do that in the jiu-jitsu tournament.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of like leg and ankle locks.
Yeah, I
which
saw
is
that.
really like that is like the high level, especially no-gi jiu-jitsu. Like most of like the brown and black belts and stuff like that in the high level tournaments, that's really what they go for. I'm not like the hugest fan of that because like they just roll and roll.
Yeah, I don't like that. I haven't really learned that yet either.
That's like advanced kind of level stuff. So
yeah,
like, we wouldn't really be doing that. Again, I'm just a white belt with one stripe in jiu-jitsu. Kelly's technically a higher rank in jiu-jitsu than me because she's got more stripes. I am
higher than you.
Yeah, technically.
Well, in reality, you're higher than me in judo, and I'm higher than you in jiu-jitsu.
Technically, and
yeah, it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine. I think neither of our dojos are very good at keeping track of things and actually giving stripes out.
Hey, the stripe doesn't make the
fighter. The
fighter, thank you.
Right, because you have multiple stripes and I don't have multiple stripes, and I whoop your butt usually.
Okay, on the ground. We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, like if you get your hooks in, I usually have a difficult time, but
I'm learning more chokes now too, so you have to watch out.
You gonna choke me out?
Maybe if you're not a good boy.
I might like that.
Oh my God! Stop! Edit that out. It's horrible.
I'm not editing that out.
Of course not.
That's okay. I don't think we really have any kids that watch this. I don't think many people watch this anyway. So
it's
all for the clips.
Nice.
It's all for the clips. So the BJJ fight was good. It ended at like 11, which for us is way past our bedtime.
Even on like my better night of staying up late, I can't make it to 11.
Like we were gonna hang out at the Hard Rock for a little bit, like hang out at the bar and maybe play there a little bit, but we were like, you know what, we should just walk back to Caesars because if we get tired, I don't want to do that walk later.
Oh no, it'd be horrible.
So we did walk back on the boardwalk to Caesars. It was nice.
It was nice.
That's one of my favorite things, honestly.
No, it is.
Going down there, just walking on the boardwalk.
The only thing that gets me a little bit upset is what? It's true. It's like all the little kids you see out on the boardwalk at like
1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, not one. Probably, but I mean, like
I still 11? Saw there were still kids like definitely by 11, like.
But they're not even like older tweens or anything. They're like
these were young kids that looked younger than Johnny and Danny.
Yeah, they're like babies.
Like kids in strollers that were like,
I know.
What are we doing?
It's like, how's that even fun?
It doesn't seem so.
Like I would be I'm a maniac anyway whenever we take the boys out of like our area. I'm like a nut job when it comes to like them being around people that we have no idea about.
Yeah, and that's not like these kids were like
by themselves.
Yeah, they were
running
like
along
10, 15 feet like away from the parents, just ripping stuff off the wall and looking in stores and stuff like that.
And I have a bad habit of like having faces like on my face, and like I know sometimes it gets me in trouble a little bit, but like I have to like. I remember like something happened. I'm looking at you. You're like, stop it. Stop. I'm like, I know. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I need like big sunglasses.
There's no shot that those kids are going to be good kids. I'm not trying to kind of, but like, there's just no shot.
I mean, just like kind of, and again, like walking on the Atlantic City boardwalk isn't exactly, you're not really having that many. I mean, like there are interesting people there, you know? So like, if like the kids like see certain, I don't know, it's just very sketchy sometimes too.
Again, it's like legal now, but there was just people smoking weed.
Oh my God. All over the place.
Just Like I saw one, like 2 guys sitting on a bench smoking weed, and then like the bench next to him was like a family and like little kids.
I know, but then why was that family with little kids just sitting there too?
Yeah, well,
Get up and move.
Fair enough.
Get up and move.
You almost couldn't escape it really on
I know.
on the Atlantic City boardwalk, which.
That's why I kind of don't really want to bring the boys down to Lake City until they're older again.
Yeah, we'll probably
I don't
do
know.
it next month.
I know. But like the thing is too, like they wouldn't be out that late. And they wouldn't be able to be out that late.
No,
like I remember when
asleep by then.
No, yeah. Like when our kids are tired, they're like, okay, I want to go to sleep. Like I'm done. And their little bodies need the sleep, you know? They need the sleep. Especially if you're at home and like we're watching a movie or something like that, it's a little bit of a different story. But if you're like out, like really out, I don't understand how any of the parents can kind of even like enjoy themselves. I mean,
well, they just don't care.
I mean, like I'm all about holding the kids' hands, no matter even walking in the church. Say we were holding hands, you know what I mean? But like in that type of environment, these kids just running around, going back and forth. Our kids wouldn't even do that though. Anyway,
you know,
they're Velcro.
They're not going to get snatched up on the board. There was a lot of people out there.
I know, but again, you never know.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but you can't hold their hands forever.
Well, when they're this age, yes.
Yeah, they're 5 and 7. That's
5 and 7.
So what are you waiting for? 15 and 17?
Well,
you want to say yes, Kelly. You want to let it go.
By that time, they're going to be like huge men.
I know.
So,
I mean, how old do they have to be where we could put them up in the room and then we don't have to stay there?
They have to stay in the room?
Yeah.
I would say maybe like 12 and 14.
12 and 14?
To stay in the room and not do anything? Yeah, 12 and 14.
What do you mean not do anything?
They can watch shows. They can eat.
Right.
12 and 14.
I mean, like, put them to bed. Like, they'll just be asleep.
12 and 14.
12 and 14?
I don't know why you keep asking me this question. 12 and 14.
That's like 7 years from now.
Oh, well.
Well, listen, that's fine by me because I'm just going to go back down and you're going to be the one that ends up stuck with the kids. But
I'm never stuck with them.
Aw.
No, but I know. But I'm like, yeah, I know. But like, you know, in all honesty, even though they're going to look, as they get older, they look older, they're really not.
I mean, I get it, but if they're up asleep in the room, they don't really wake up that much.
Again, do you want to know what? Let's revisit that when it comes to that time.
Yeah, if we go again.
Because if you tell me that at 5 and 7, I'm gonna think you're absolutely crazy. Like that's not happening. Sorry.
Maybe we should go after our jiu-jitsu tournament.
Was it 23rd?
Pretty much be last week until back to school. Back to school. Back to school.
We have to watch that movie tonight.
Prove to Dad
I forgot to get popcorn.
You forgot to get popcorn?
I'll run to Walgreens later.
Oh my
Do you want to know what?
God.
No, here's the thing. Oh, that's another issue I want to talk about.
How much popcorn we eat?
No. Okay, so like we are a BJ's/ShopRite family. Okay. And we do, you know, like we go to, am I skipping time or no, right?
I mean, you're definitely skipping everything, but go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. No, but I was just kind of going with this because like, you know, to make like lives easier because everything is being so busy with everything, you know, we get our meat from BJ's because there's, you know, it's big and it's actually, you know, it's a good price, you know, too with it. Yeah. I divide it up. So we have like, you know, the one meat thing for like 2 weeks basically, which has actually been kind of working. Not so much of the chopped meat because the boys are animals and they eat so much, but I don't know. I just feel like everything is just, again, I know it's so expensive, but when is it ever going to change? I mean, I remember like my parents going grocery shopping when I was, you know, like even in high school, $150 would fill up the cart, all the extra added little things, and it would be like no problem.
Well, Kelly, you were in high school 20 years ago.
I know, but I feel even like when we were in our apartment or like even like when the kids were...
COVID screwed everything up, dude.
Everything.
COVID screwed everything up and they printed money and then inflation went up.
So annoying.
I mean, the prices have gone down from what they were at the peak because it was
a little
pretty
bit
bad at one point.
Yeah, I mean, one, two. I mean, like, you know, the boys were a little bit younger than two, so they're just having like formula and like.
Well, that's the other thing. The boys eat more than you now.
They do. Like, it's crazy. And I keep on asking my friends too. They're like, "Oh yeah, our boys eat everything." I don't know if it's just boys and like boys in general, but having two boys, it's just crazy. Well, yeah, but like they just and like they don't eat any junk. Except for the occasional ice cream here, or they go to my parents' house and, you know, they have whatever they want, you know.
No, but meat.
Food.
Dinner. They eat a lot, dude.
Like their chicken, like
we're at the point where we have to like
tell them no. And that's after 2 plates they have it.
Yeah.
And I'm not skimping out on them.
No.
But it's just insane. I mean, like, because I think I went to BJ's and went to ShopRite today. I'm thinking like, okay, you know, like, what are the best things to get? And then I'm thinking to myself, well, I mean, like, Danny's going to have 2 or 3 of these. John's going to have 2 or 3 of those. I'll get one maybe to make sure, you know, but it's insane.
I mean, you undershoot what they eat now, though.
What do you mean?
Like, you underestimate what they're going to eat. Like, you haven't updated your ideas of what they eat since they've been eating more.
Yeah.
And then that just leads to you sacrificing yourself so you don't eat enough.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why your tummy hurts.
Yeah.
Or wonder why others that like... So you need to just, you know, you've been sectioning off, you know, large things into smaller pieces, but they're going to just have to be larger quantities.
Yeah, that's true. It's insane.
I mean, that kind of goes right into one of our topics, which was figuring out dinner. I guess we're basically on that already.
Yeah. Again, there's only so many things that, I mean, I don't know about other moms. And like, I have talked to my friends about this too. Like, there are just like certain main staples that a family always gets, right? And I always ask ChatGPT. I'm like, all right, I have this, and this in my fridge. Tell me what to make. That's kid friendly, adult friendly.
I mean, we got rid of most carbs. So that's,
yes, we did.
Like spaghetti, we don't have anymore. Rice, we don't have anymore.
And that knocked out a lot of stuff. And pork, the pork sausage, we don't have anymore either. That knocked out a lot of different options.
Yeah, that stuff wasn't really good for you. I mean, we still have the sausage.
No, I know.
You can make sausage and peppers.
Occasionally, but again, I don't want to kind of, because there was a lot, it was really fatty, the sausage, you know? So, you know, I would try to get the chicken. I always try to get, we've been doing, I actually got the ground chicken. That was actually pretty good the other day. I made chicken and cheese quesadillas. Chicken quesadillas. I'm sorry. But yeah, they actually came out pretty good. And that was actually
they were great.
Not bad. Like
you haven't gotten any turkey stuff yet, so
no. That's my next thing. I know they
turkey is cheaper and it's fantastic for you. It kind of doesn't taste great, but
well, I was thinking again because like next Saturday is when we do our meat run for the next 2 weeks. So like this past week, 2 weeks, I got like the chicken breast, which we can do a lot with that. I slice it up, just put it in the oven, put some seasoning on it. Or, this week for Judo days, I'm doing ranch chicken that Danny loves. He always raves about it. It's great. And I'm doing a barbecue chicken on the other day. Just
don't forget the General Tso's chicken.
Yes, but again, I was trying to save some money this week.
Because is General Tso's sauce expensive?
It's not expensive.
It's the same thing as barbecue chicken, then, no?
It is, yeah. But I actually did the no sugar one this week because we're trying to watch for the tournament and everything. So I'm trying to do like no sugar-ish meals.
Is there sugar in the General Tso's?
General Tso's there's a little bit, I think. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I know for the barbecue there's 0. Right. So I wanted to kind of do that until we compete. Was good. I know, yeah, it was good.
You could still make the pulled pork now. Pork is okay.
I know, but the thing is, I have see, like when I go to BJ's, they have these such big, like the meat is so huge, and I'm not used to honestly kind of like the names of what they name it on the packaging.
Like
I'm not
pork butt.
I couldn't find any pork butt, but do you want to know what? Like when you have it over there, it's not like 2 pounds, it's like 6 pounds, and it's like, all right, So next time
we got the freezer over here.
No, I know, but it's just so hard, and I know like when school starts coming up, it's going to be everything has to be pre-planned. Like in the summertime, I do pre-plan stuff, but here and there can kind of like, what are we feeling today? If you have a couple things out ready to go. But like during the school year, like especially this year, since the boys are a little bit older and they're involved in everything, like every day is going to be an activity after school now.
Yeah.
And that's going to be in addition to my tutoring almost maybe 3 times a week after school and everything else, where it's going to be tough, honestly. Like, I have to really think of some dinners that we can just do all week in the slow cooker, you know, because by the time I get home, again, you know, like, especially the first couple weeks of school it's so crazy, you know, and I'm not going to get home until after 4:30, almost 4:45 sometimes. If I'm tutoring, I tutor from 3:30 to 4:30. But you'll have the kids, so I don't have to go to my parents' house to get them. I can just kind of shoot home. But again, it's extra money too. So you have to do what you need to do. You know, it's just, we have to see when football practices are starting, if they're going to jiu-jitsu, like, you know, like what time those classes start, and kind of just plan around that. I mean, I remember growing up with me and my brother, like, always having things that, like, literally every single day after school. Like, my dad, who was a cop, he would come home during one of his breaks, wherever, he'd make dinner. Everything would be on the stove ready for us. And like, my mom would drop me off at ballet class, and like, we would come home, eat. Then she would drop Scott off someplace, and it was just like insane. But I feel that's how it's going to be.
When you just boil stuff and don't use any sort of seasoning or anything, it's easier.
It wasn't boiled.
It's easier for Lou.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
My mom said something about us calling her Kathy, and she said, and then Kelly said something about Joy too. And I was like, are you guys we're doing first names now?
No, we don't know who I'm talking about.
Like, to your face. You know.
No, that's what we're talking about. We have to differentiate.
No. Sorry, Mom. I'll
call her Mama Kathy on here.
I'm going to just reference her as Kathy. Kate.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, so we've been doing pretty good with dinners, though. We
have been. The boys are loving baked potatoes.
Yeah.
They love sweet potatoes. I didn't get any sweet potatoes because they were really, really small, Stop and Shop. I mean, like, they were like tiny. Yeah. So I couldn't, it wasn't worth it. I would have to have gotten like 2 for each of us.
Oh, you went to Stop and Shop?
ShopRite, I mean. I would say ShopRite. You can go
tell
check.
Fibs, Kelly.
I'm not telling fibs. But anyway, yeah, it's just a lot of organization and just getting it done.
I mean, speaking of dinners for the boys, when we were in AC, the boys had sleepover at Nona Papa's, which apparently they were playing Xbox till 10:30.
Yeah. But my mom told me that John goes, Nona, it's time for me to go to bed now. And he went to sleep. It was time.
They had a smorgasbord of all types of pizzeria snacks. Yeah. Huh?
But apparently, they didn't play Xbox all during the day. They were having like, I don't know, some type of war downstairs.
Nerf battles, Battle Royale battles.
Yeah. But yeah, they had my mom made the mac and cheese for them. They had pepperoni meatball pizza.
Nice.
They did the halvesies like we do here. Disco fries that they love. The one time that we got it, the boys love it now.
They barely ate it though.
I know, but
they gave like the whole thing back.
But like, they wanted just like a piece. That's the thing. Like, they just like to pick, you know, mozzarella sticks, of course. Oh. And you know, they just had like a little bit of ice. I mean, like, they have bigger eyes than their tummies. You know what I mean?
Speaking of ice cream and desserts, the place at Caesars, Taza, was phenomenal. Super expensive though. We spent so much money there on just coffee and bacon, egg, and cheeses, and
that coffee was
gelato.
Good.
Coffee was really good.
And my mom told me, like, when we stay there, try to stay in the South Tower because it's right by the coffee place.
Yeah.
She was like, try to do. I'm like, okay,
Shout out to Taza and the birthday cake gelato.
That was yummy.
Our diet was pretty much out the window that night, but
I didn't gain any. I think maybe gained like a pound or 2.
Pretty good. I mean, listen, we walked like 18,000 steps.
Oh yeah, it was fine.
So that was good. Boys sleepover was good.
Yeah. They're already playing for another one. Did they tell you?
Well, good. Yeah,
they said. My parents said to them, you know, if you're good boys, maybe we can do like one more before school starts. And Daniel's like, okay, so we can book it in 2 weeks from now at he's like trying to put down the exact time, place, day, and everything, so they don't mess it up.
Well, actually, Kill Tony's going back to Madison Square Garden on August 16th.
Is it really?
So maybe Saturday. It's a Saturday though. Is that acceptable?
Oh, we have to say.
All right. Well. Saturday, August 16th, back at Madison Square Garden. Kill Tony. How much are these tickets? Let's see. They weren't very expensive last time. High section in the hundreds. That's a little much.
And then we're going to have 2 beers that cost $50 a piece. So I don't know about that, babe. I'm sorry.
Well, we had, I guess, $50 because we had 4 last time and they were.
It's like $100.
Yeah, it was so much.
So we'll get back to that. We'll circle back around for that one.
Yeah.
You know?
The prices might go down if they don't sell out, though.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sold, though, to be quite honest.
Probably, but we'll circle back around
front
that.
row tickets. One ticket, $6.14.
No, thank you. I'm good.
F you.
I'm good.
Bro.
I'll watch it on Netflix or something in a couple months. Not even a couple months.
Somebody's just got single tickets left. Ugh.
No.
This is almost sold out. My gosh. Yeah, I don't know. 100
We're good.
per
It's okay.
is
It's a little much. Yeah.
I mean, I think we spent like 70 last time.
I know, but let's just circle back around that another time and see how we feel. You know what I mean?
I think we just book a family Atlantic City trip.
Do you know how fast that would happen? Honestly, how fast? Let's just see how we are in a week or so, okay?
Because August.
Oh my gosh.
August 23rd. And then the next weekend after that's the 30th.
Oh my gosh.
And the 29th is the Friday.
Let's circle back. Oh, and now that we were saying it's Caesars, I know that my parents can definitely get like any rooms over there. So that would be a good thing too.
2 rooms?
Probably. Oh,
nice.
I'll probably pay for
7 stars.
I'll probably pay for it,
7
honestly.
diamonds,
Yeah.
7 stars. Well,
I know they went to Harrah's and they went to the waterfront towers over there.
Yeah,
Those like
much nicer.
my dad said he got lost in the suite. They you know, like for their anniversary, they'd say, oh yeah, do you want to upgrade for $86? My dad's like, oh, fine, you know. He got lost in the suite. There was like a big dining room table, a bathroom here, bathroom there, another bedroom or whatever. And I was like, Lou, where are you? I don't know where I am. It's too much.
It couldn't be that big. I mean,
but yeah, we'll see. We'll talk about it after this.
All right. You had wanted to talk about back to school clothes shopping.
Yeah. So this is an issue that I've been seeing with our boys every year. We go to Old Navy, you know, because I don't like to spend too much money on clothes because they're
use Zara and Old Navy and some other random ones, but then we pretty much just
Old Navy's fine.
Old Navy.
Yeah, and that's fine. Honestly, I mean, like if they're having like if there's like an event that we're going to or something, we want to get a little bit nicer clothes. That's fine going here and there, you know. But I always feel that, you know, like we go to Old Navy, we don't buy big enough because then like especially like Danny's like. Those like nice jogging pants, like, you know, nice like sweatpants or whatever. Within like 2 months, they're up over his ankles.
Yeah.
And then John wears them, which is fine. But then a month later, they're up over his ankles. It's like how. My question is, you have your you know like you have your kids. What sizes do you buy? Do you buy 1 size bigger? Or do you buy 2 sizes bigger? To make it last longer. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like, that's the thing that I haven't nailed down yet, honestly.
I mean, that's why Old Navy's better, though, because it's just cheaper.
No, definitely
so you
cheaper.
Just buy it and get rid of it. Like, I see
I
these kids, even like back in kindergarten, so wearing like Versace shirts and Gucci shirts.
I've seen that too in my classes.
What is the point here? Like, how long are they going to wear that?
They're not. Like for me,
see a kid in a Kith shirt that's like $87 for a t-shirt, and you're like, what? The kid's gonna wear that for 3 times?
Yeah. Well, I even say like during back to school night, I'm like, listen, I know you want to send your because again, like I'm in 1st grade now. I was in kindergarten, I was in pre-K, 2nd grade, but like your kid is going there again. You want them to look cute. You want them to look good on picture day. By all means, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? But send them into school comfortable. Send them in where, you know, we're using scissors, we're using glue, we're using the expo markers. Expo markers do not come out of clothes. It kills me. It does not get out of clothes. No matter what you do, it doesn't get out of the clothes, you know? And you tell them there are going to be accidents, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about bathroom accidents, but I'm saying just like someone's going to spill something on your kid's stuff. Someone is going to cut something. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen it all. You know what I mean? They're gonna go outside and play for recess. They're gonna fall down. They're gonna get grass on their pants. They might get their pants ripped, and it's just not economically good to send their kids in with expensive stuff.
Do it.
No,
I wouldn't do it.
And like, honestly, like we have like a little clothing train going because, you know, Tara gives me all the clothes from her boys to us. I give all the clothes I get to another friend of mine. So at least like they're not going to waste. You know what I mean? But like, it's just so frustrating when, you know, you'll get a note. Oh, well, how did my son's or daughter's shirt get a stain on it?
Because they're children.
Because they're kids, and I don't have like, yes, I am very good with watching obviously the children in my classroom, but
that's not your responsibility though.
Oh, I know, but again, it doesn't, just because it's not my responsibility doesn't mean that these things aren't going to be happening. You know what I mean? Where like if Danny comes home with like, you know, like I think one time he came home with like a ripped jean. I go, what did you do? Oh, well, I go, no. You did this. Your teacher didn't do anything. Your teacher didn't put your knee on the ground and make you scrape your knee. What did you do?
Honestly, thankfully with my business, I get them like just the blank shirts and
that's perfect.
All different types of colors and stuff like that.
That's perfect.
Especially the ones on sale.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember, what was it? I don't know when I think when Danny was in kindergarten, I sent him to school with, you know, comfy clothes, but a lot of jeans, a lot of like pants, you know, like, you know, the nicer, not nicer pants, but just like not sweatpants. And I'm like, do you want to know what? I'll send him to school, you know, maybe once a week in jeans. The rest we have like jogging pants or whatever, nice sweatpants. Because I understand, like, you don't want to be sitting there all day long, and the button, you know, it's just like not good. And especially for the younger kids too. Some kids don't know how to button their pants yet, and some people don't care. And by law, we cannot help the children button their pants. Or when I was teaching kindergarten, there would be kids that couldn't button their pants. I would have my aide. I'm like, okay, watch me, because God forbid someone accuses you of something. You always have to have a witness. Yeah, it gets frustrating.
Once
sometimes.
they get older, they're going to be more concerned with that stuff anyway.
Yeah, but
like, honestly, in high school, I don't think I ever wore like sweatpants to school.
I wore a uniform, so I couldn't say anything.
Which then in college, I wore like pajamas pretty much all the time.
I wore sweatpants for me growing up, I always had a uniform because I went to Catholic school. And I'll be honest with you, it was a lot easier in the morning because I didn't have to think really. Yeah. I had my skirt I had to wear. We had, you know, like we could wear different color, like button down shirts. And then we always had to have a sweater on top of it. It was either like a pullover sweater or like a open button down sweater. And I had those socks I had to wear, those like sheer socks I got.
I mean, kids wear like sweatpants and stuff in general more nowadays anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Kids,
yeah.
Which is, I wear a lot of sweatpants myself, but sometimes.
I think that's why, like, from always having to wear dresses and skirts to school, for a while I hated wearing dresses anywhere out because that's all I would have to wear. Yeah. You know what I mean? It would be like 20 degrees outside, and I would have to wear a skirt. And the pants that they gave you, they were not flattering.
Did you wear like leggings and stuff?
No, I just, I didn't really have that going on back. Well, like honestly, it wasn't leggings. It was like
show off for the boys.
It was like tights you could wear, but then you would still have to wear the socks, you know, the knee socks on top.
The Catholic schoolgirl look.
Yeah, I would always put shorts underneath my skirt though. Now they have like skirts when they do that for the Catholic schools.
Just built right in.
Yeah. Good. But we will see what we're going to buy the boys. Usually we go, last week of August, we usually go for shopping.
Well, that's when we're going to be in AC. So maybe there's an Old Navy. Yeah, see, there you go. I'm pretty sure there is an Old Navy.
There's all the outlets down there. Yeah.
So good.
So we'll see.
Book it. You
obsessed as he always does this.
You, Joy, and the kids can go to Old Navy.
Oh, and you and Luke can go play cards.
We'll go play cards. Lock it up.
This is what happens whenever we get back from Atlantic City. We get really mad about not winning anything.
Yeah, which is funny because when I was at the slot machine, I was like, I don't ever want to come back.
You said that, and I was like, oh, we have to find someplace else to go. As soon as I said that, then we
actually hit a little bit, so that turned in okay. But
I can tell you this. So I told my parents how, you know, we hit like a 269 on the way to the things, right? And then John's ears and his eyes popped up because he knows that whenever Nona and Papa go down, they get a cut of their winning, which is like $5 each. And my dad goes, "Sorry, John, you're not getting anything from your parents. That's it."
We're still in the negative.
I know.
They got to give us money back.
I know.
If you want a piece, it goes both ways.
But yeah, it was funny. But Yeah, like they're already talking about, yeah, Mom, Nona said next year when you guys have your 10-year anniversary, you guys are going away for a whole weekend. I go, really?
Oh, a whole 2 days? Wow.
2 nights.
Ooh.
I was like, can I get that in writing right now?
Yeah, where are we going?
I don't know. But
anniversary's in May.
Yeah.
All types of stuff. Well, we're not doing baseball anymore, so I
No.
guess May might be.
It might be actually working now.
More open, but
yeah. No, but it was just so funny because they were like, we'll have a big time plan for next year. I'm like, it's not even the following year yet. Like, let's kind of get through like the holidays. How about that? They're so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Kelly. I think we could wrap there. That turned out.
Did we
nice.
leave? I feel like we left something out.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. We had one more topic which can get moved to next week's because that's not really applicable here.
Oh, okay.
And we're already at 43 minutes.
Are we really?
Yeah.
It always happens. I tell you.
So we get flowing.
Flowing like a river.
Shout out to Roberto from Jiu-Jitsu. He said he watches the podcast and we have great communication skills.
Oh, another thing about Judo. Our 2 friends did good at the U.S. Open.
Shout out Keon and Amir, who went down to the U.S. Open. Amir took a silver medal.
Yeah.
And Keon took a bronze. So great job.
Congratulations. That's a lot of pressure down there, too. A lot of people came in for that one.
Next year we'll go down to Florida for that.
Danny has to be winning a little bit more for that then.
Might be Johnny. Because the kid he lost to took 3rd in the older division. So
you tell them that they might be able to see Mickey with it. And then you'll see how fast
Danny.
Danny.
It was in Fort Lauderdale, so that's not.
Oh, I don't know.
That's like 2 hours, I think, from Orlando.
Oh, never mind. But yeah, you tell Danny he gets to go on that slide again, and he'll be like, "Oh, okay."
No, we're certainly not.
I know. I was just joking with you with that one. I was joking with you with that one.
Bougie Kelly.
Please. I already know what we're gonna say next time we go.
I thought we said we were gonna say at the Marriott Villas.
Yeah, the one that has the water park literally inside the resort and the lazy river.
Nice.
I already told my mom and dad about that. My dad goes, "Oh, lazy river." His ears kind of like perked up a little bit.
I mean, the beach club had is it the boat club or the beach club?
No, beach club that we were at. The yacht club is when we went over there for another coffee.
But that's
remember?
Like the same thing though.
Yeah.
They had a lazy river there.
They did,
it was little though.
It was little. I mean, like this lazy river is kind of, do you remember the one? Now I'm going really off topic right now.
In Aruba?
Yes.
Yeah.
Babe, remember?
That was at the Ritz-Carlton?
Yeah, when we were supposed to go, but then got pregnant with Danny.
All right, Kelly. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
And we love you too. Peace.
Bye.